So what we are going to be talking about is the Royal Albatross Cruise Saga.
I'm a albatross.
Yeah, basically they want to tap into our pink dollar, but they do not want transgenders. And mind you, they use the term transsexuals.
Calling a community trashy. Why? Why do you need to go there?
A private event targeted at the gay and lesbian community. Your words. Very good. Now, speaking of transgender issues, there was another saga.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if y'all are aware.
Okay.
This one involving a manager firing their staff when they found out that she's a transgender. So do y'all hear about that?
I think I got to know that it's happening. It happened to someone that is close to us actually. Yeah, actually very close to us. Yeah. So I don't know. Like I feel that I don't.
Okay, so for those who don't know the story, maybe Farah wanna share some light again?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm
all inclusive lah. I'm all inclusive.
Thanks, Didalia Rose.
Okay, we share some.
So shady lah. I wish we have a shade button.
Oh,
We were supposed to introduce it as start, is it?
No.
Okay.
Please get shady.
Okay, this is a new feature of our app.
Of our app.
Don't touch my wire,
Just put below lah.
Important. No. Director say no.
Then put here lah. Let's press here.
So, can you explain what's this button for?
So when Ariana talks,
No!
So if things get too shady, then we are allowed to use this button.
when things get like hot and steamy, like the
Yeah.
topic that we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what is it
Allegedly, Cherry Discotheque just fired a staff when they found out that she is a transgender.
about? Gasp.
Alright, so but the thing is, that's not just it. So we later on found out that there was more information being shared
Yeah.
via social media that Cherry Discotheque is also exploiting the girls that they hired. What I mean by exploiting is that they make the girls do things that they're not supposed to do. For example, taking their masks off during service to show off their pretty faces. Allegedly. But got screenshots of the message.
Lovely.
Yeah.
But still allegedly.
Still allegedly. You're just search
You
like,
just
not
keep
you
talking.
DM
I'll just say
us.
that allegedly at the
Okay,
end of every
We
sentence.
say together lah.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Okay. And then these girls are told to sit and drink with middle-aged men.
Allegedly.
And these girls, mind you, are hired to do waitressing job. So now they're doing hostess job.
Allegedly.
So yeah. What are your thoughts on this?
I think the transgender part, because we do not know what really went on. But
Yeah.
if it's allegedly true,
I know, babe. It's my friend's friend.
okay. Yeah, if it happened allegedly, I think it's quite shitty lah. You know, before you know that that person was transgender, you were fine with it. What does that have to do with her gender? You know, but you hired her in the first place. Yeah. So you being a pro LGBT and host LGBT parties,
They
you
do.
know, they do.
Yeah, if you didn't know, Cherry
Cherry,
Discotheque
yeah.
is known to be a LGBT friendly nightclub where they host LGBT parties.
Correct.
But from what I heard, the workers there is not that friendly. LGBT.
As in the
Yeah.
staff are not LGBT,
Yeah.
even though the party is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
How
what
does
I'm
that
saying.
work?
Exactly. But
As long
they're
as the
not
money
really
comes
supporting.
in lah.
As long money comes in, okay, gay, lesbian, transgender, whatever comes in, go. You know? Yeah. And I think about the asking girls to, what's not in their job, it's really,
No.
It's way too much.
It's way too much. Yeah, and of course, it's,
Mind you, these are young girls who are looking to work and earn money.
Exactly.
To,
That's so
know,
sad. Like,
Yeah.
they are
and
taking
during this
advantage
COVID
of-
times, to ask them to remove their
So
masks.
okay, basically,
like,
right, Cherry Discotheque is a nightclub, and because of circuit breaker, they changed into a restaurant.
Oh.
So this is where they hired girls to be waitresses, but instead of just doing waitressing, this is what they make the girls do. Yeah. So in doing so, you are already like
making use of them.
you're
and
making use of the girls.
exploiting them.
You're totally
Allegedly.
exploiting them. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
And then there was also a screenshot from a group message where the boss or the manager put their girls tie your mask on your arm.
Allegedly.
Tie a mask on your arm. Accessory, is it?
Oh
It's
my
supposed to be-
god.
So yeah, okay. So now upon shifting from a nightclub to a restaurant, I believe allegedly the staff and the people working at Cherry Discotheque are not properly educated and trained to run a F&B business.
Yes.
And
You
it's
know?
not an honest business.
It is not, definitely. I mean, if you are making girls drink allegedly with your guests,
Allegedly.
it's it's really already breaching the waitressing job already. That's
Yeah.
not what these girls sign up for. And on top of that, allegedly you are also underpaying your staff.
Allegedly. And taking their commission. Allegedly.
Okay, like, I mean, okay, other than that, I mean,
Yeah.
we get that, like, they're exploiting their staff. I mean, some is sort of like asking them to do things that they're not supposed to do, what they're hired for. I mean, that's wrong. I mean, bluntly said, I mean, it's just by the book is wrong lah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
shouldn't be treating our girls like that.
Yeah.
Treating your staff like that in any way, be it girls or guys. Yes, don't exploit them for what they are not supposed to do. And making them to be hostess is just, what kind of culture are you trying to teach
Yeah.
these children,
Yeah.
You
And
know?
I'm not too sure how young these girls are. Imagine if they're 16-year-olds.
Yeah, correct. And then they're out there
Yeah.
or like just want to earn a part-time job, earn side income a little bit
Yeah.
to supplement their work or whatever for their school and everything. And you're making them do this. I mean, okay, what do you guys think if the girls are okay with it?
To each his own.
Yeah.
Yeah, to each his own.
Okay.
But generally,
issue now
the action
is, yeah.
is really wrong.
Okay.
It's
Because they're
encouraging
not
a
supposed to
crime.
do it. Yeah, okay.
Because I feel like if you are succumb to a situation like that,
Yeah.
you could be under peer pressure that all the
that's
girls
what
are
I
doing
meant.
it, so I think I just do lah.
Like, because that's why I feel macam like, oh sorry, I feel like you. I press. No. Okay, that on the side. How about the firing of the trans stuff, the transgender stuff?
Let's get back to that. So, if you're a place where you claim to be LGBTQ plus friendly and you host parties,
Yeah.
how is it that you have homophobic stuff?
Correct.
Like how is that? How does that work? You're literally hosting parties for people of our community, and then when you find out that one of your staff is a transgender, you fire her. Like how is that fair? So in doing so, when they fired her, they somewhat outed her, by revealing that she's a transgender. That's why she's being fired. Yeah, so that's unfair to her as well. Like you are disrespecting this girl by releasing this to your staff, and then now it's out to the public.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't know if
I don't know what she is feeling.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
what does that's what I'm thinking. Like, what does her gender identity have to do with her dog doing the
Exactly.
job?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
I think it was along the lines where they said like, they scared the customers find out.
So what if they do? If they know how, if
Hold
the
up.
girl know how to serve?
Hold up,
Yeah.
she's a waitress.
Yeah.
How would they find out?
Why would they find out? Why would the customer ask, "Hey, what's your gender?"
Right.
Like, what's the menu for today?
Exactly.
It's not like I'm putting my boobs on the table for you.
Oh, because of the fact that they're in the hostess job, that's why. That could be why. Allegedly. I'm putting the pieces together.
Like puzzle So we see now what?
Because they are planning to use all the waitresses as
A bit.
Planning.
planning.
I mean, they done it.
Allegedly.
Can you imagine it'll be like very very sad if like if
for example, the girls don't want to do this hostesses this
Hostess
job,
life.
and then like they were to like how to say,
Fire?
yeah, they were not threatened, but like
Threaten
like,
lah.
yeah,
Threaten to fire
okay,
them.
if you're
or-
not gonna do this, you're gonna get fired, so you better do this, that kind. Then the
That's
girl
not-
has
that's
no
not an honest
like
business really.
I feel like when you start to question and you say such things allegedly that you're afraid that the customers might find out, that's why you're firing her for being a transgender. Does this mean that these girls would be, touched inappropriately?
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
And allegedly, if you are doing that to your hostess, then it's already clear cut. You know what's going on.
What's the intentions behind
The
it?
intentions
lah.
are already there.
Okay.
And
when they say that they're LGBT, so the staff are not LGBT friendly,
so
despite.
can you imagine
Yeah.
way back then when they had LGBT parties and whatnot, and now we know that maybe the staff there wasn't pro LGBT or wasn't supportive of it. Anything could happen to us.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, anything could happen
Yeah,
to
it's
us.
very scary, babe.
And-
I mean, like that. Very scared. I gay.
Anything could happen.
I LGBT friendly.
And yeah, anything could happen to us. Like, because the staff working in our parties or that certain party at Cherry Discotheque, is not pro LGBT. So if one waiter or suddenly a guy who works there or a girl who works there who's not into or supportive of us, they can do anything.
Yeah.
It makes us feel unsafe. So that's why it's an issue right now to know that one of your staff is not pro transgender or pro LGBT, and then you outed this girl
Yeah.
and
These girls are not protected, which is very dangerous.
Yeah, as a
Yeah.
company, you should
Yeah.
not just lead their staff, but protect your staff
Correct.
also, right?
That's the first thing that they should do as a company is to protect your staff, because
Yeah.
especially when you want your girls to do such things, should anything happen to them, are you gonna be responsible for it?
It doesn't seem like they will.
Right?
be.
Yeah. If you can just fire someone for being transgender, what if one of your girls like say, I did not give consent, he touched me? Are you gonna ignore it?
yeah.
fired.
I really wish like this company would be more open in a way that give like transgenders like job to do, like have the opportunity to actually like earn money, like proper money,
Yeah.
for themselves. And and it's 2020 and it's still happening like this. It's
Yeah.
really like wow, like
Very sad to
and
know.
yeah, it's very sad. And I think these companies who are not prepared actually for this backlash is because our community is actually quite vocal about it right now. And it's really good. Like I think everyone should actually have their say in whatever they think that is right.
Yeah.
I mean, like for us, for ourselves, it's time
Yeah, I
for
think
us
we
to
should
really rise.
continue being loud and proud and
Yes.
say things that are going on and be ready for changes.
Yeah.
You know?
I just
Yes.
hope moving forward, companies understand that we from the LGBTQ plus community are going through struggles to actually even apply for jobs because we
Yeah.
fear
Yeah,
being
correct.
rejected. So can you imagine how much harder it is on the transgender community?
Yeah.
Yeah. They have another obstacle to go through. And now with this situation happening, like I feel like all of them are fearful to let
Yeah.
people know, like
So in the end of the day, my gender has nothing to do with my work.
correct.
Work.
In the end of the day.
Better work,
girl.
Working girl.
Allegedly.
Do your thing on the runway. And it's now time to play a game.
What game are we playing?
We are going to play Try Not to Laugh Morning Edition.
Edition.
Put ini.
Aku tak cakap salah kan? Mas Cila.
Okay.
Alright, rules are simple. We're gonna take turns to moan. When the person is moaning, the rest of us cannot laugh,
Okay.
cannot react. Okay, you have 30 seconds
Okay.
to try and make everybody laugh. And then if you fail, then yeah, time is up.
Like the last episode, since we are lighting things up, you should start first.
Lighten
You
the
have
load
a
first.
say in it, darling.
Lighten the load lah.
Somebody speaker. That's right. Abang. Lagi bang.
Cannot.
Satu lagi. Hei. Cepat sikit lah, Sel. Kontolnya kecilnya. In the words of Dahlia, laugh lah.
Up ready.
Yeah,
Must look
Okay, never mind. Lunatic, you are going next. In 3, 2.
Opang, sayang. Itu. Abang lang.
That one not morning.
That is my moon, darling.
Oh gitu.
Itadakimasu. Aku tengok dia because like she know Japanese. Oh my god. Anyhow say.
Okay. Oh, cannot be noise. Okay. That's why they love me, boys.
Is that how you moon?
No lah.
So scary, babe.
It's normal.
Kejap nak lah bibir.
Okay.
Sarah, your timer starts now.
Abang. Abang satu. Satu je bang. Satu je. Satu. Pijak sini sakit.
Morning. How is that morning?
Disqualified.
No, that one not morning.
Tiara should get 5 X's.
Something.
You finally win something.
Okay.
Everyone plays on Farah. Timer starts now.
Clearly, I'm the most talented one at moaning because I've
Got
not
30 years of experience.
With that said, thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification button.